Yo, what's good, y'all, man? That's Strange 2 variants of Avengers linked, Halloween ends details, and the Batman and Runtime and more. So yeah, get straight to the video, man. My boy 3C Film, man, back at it again. And yeah, let's get it.
This will not stand.
What's going on over here, y'all? What's going on over here?
This will not stand.
Damn, subscribe.
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. Let's just dive into all the movie news we got to talk about here today, because we got so much stuff to catch up on since Chrissy here decided to take a little bit of a break. Some of the stuff we're going to be diving into here today is we got a whole bunch of updates concerning Blumhouse and some of their upcoming horror movies. Stuff like Happy Death Day 3, their killer doll movie Meg.
Happy Death Day. They gonna make another one? Happy Death Day. I gotta look that up. Happy Death Day.
And even Halloween Ends. We're also going to be touching upon some newly discovered links from Doctor Strange 2 the Multiverse of...
This my shit right here. Doctor Strange. Hey, this is my shit. No cap.
Madness
Can't wait
about
for
a
the movie to come
variant
out.
Avenger team, as well as even catching up with some things involved in the DC universe, like the runtime for the Batman and some more set photos of Batgirl. That along with so much more. So I'm gonna need you guys to give me your opinions down below. Let me know if you actually miss me when I don't post. It actually warms my heart
Nah, I do though.
when a lot of you have to reach out to me to be like, Chris, why aren't you uploading? I need you to entertain me with your cringe. Truth of the matter is, I'm just trying to work on upgrading my sound quality here, and it was more of a pain in the butt than I expected. I still haven't figured it out. That along with little upgrades on the channel to start making it look more professional, because man, look, I'm at 400k subscribers. I need to start looking like it. You guys see the channel every day. I still do editing mistakes on the regular. All just to say, I appreciate your patience and you guys sticking with me. So let's just go ahead and talk about some movies. All right, so the first story I wanted to dive into here today is something just to remind you of your childhood here. We had Netflix come out and give us a little update on some of their animated movies they're working on. Not only did they go ahead and inform us that there is a new Wallace and Gromit movie coming out, but the one I was probably a little more excited for is one I never thought we'd be getting a sequel to, and that's Chicken Run. We had here Netflix come out and announce the full title for their sequel to Chicken Run that'll now be called Chicken Run: Dawn of the Nugget. That is a very interesting title. They even went ahead and gave us our first look to the movie here with Rocky and Ginger looking at their newborn baby that they're going to be calling Molly. The story for the movie goes as Ginger, having finally found her dream, a peaceful island sanctuary for a whole flock far from the dangers of the human world, when she and Rocky hatch a little girl called Molly, Ginger's happy ending seems complete. But back on the mainland, the whole of chicken kind faces a new and terrible threat for Ginger and her team, even if it means putting their own hard-won freedom at risk. This time, they're breaking in. That sounds like a fun little story here. I'm assuming that maybe the chickens
should be alright. Should be alright though. I might not watch it though, but it should be alright.
Find out that there's like some new chicken machine out there that turns a bunch of other ones into pot pies, and they feel like it's their responsibility to free a new group of chickens. It's just funny how long it's been since the first movie, and I never thought we'd ever go back to this world, and now that we are, I'm looking forward to it. This is kind of one of the beauties of Netflix, because I feel like either of these two films would not really do well in theaters. Not a lot of people would go out to see it, even if you think they would. These are films that would definitely perform better on streaming and get the attention they deserve, so I'm looking forward to these. What do you guys think of Netflix's 2 animated movies? Moving on from some happy family stuff, let's talk about some horror movies, baby, because Blumhouse has given us so many updates. One of the first things I want to dive into here today is we had Jason Blum, the head of Blumhouse Studios, go ahead and do kind of a Q&A on Twitter where he just let anybody ask him any questions. One of those questions was for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I already made a whole
yeah, I still didn't watch that video yet, but I am know today. You know, I'm gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? Watch it. You know, my own and shit. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy. I'm gonna see they know what they talking about and shit. But yeah.
Separate video with him giving us an update on that film. You guys can check it out. But other movies he updated us on at the time was
Happy Death Day. I was like, 'cause that sound familiar. They're making a third one. 'Cause it sound familiar, like Happy Death Day. So they're making a third. 'Cause I was wondering like when they gonna make one. Oh, that was the last one, the 2. But they making another one. That's dope as hell though. That's dope. That's dope though.
He did let us know that Happy Death Day 3 looks like it is going to be happening. He replied to a user saying that something is stirring, making it pretty obvious that they are going to make a Happy Death Day 3. And I'll just be honest with you guys, I like the first Happy Death Day. I thought it was an okay, fun little slasher movie. I was not a big fan of the second movie. I felt like they got rid of the entire horror element and went full sci-fi fantasy, which is great for...
Second one was good too. First one was good though. Second one was good. I saw both of them. They was good. I ain't gonna lie.
People, but it just kind of made me lose a little bit of interest. And now with this third one, I have no idea what they could be doing with it, or if there's anything in here other than making it more horror centric that would make me want to see this third one. But I know there's fans out there who get a real big kick out of it, so I thought I'd bring it up for you guys. Another little update here on something everybody constantly asks about is why doesn't Blumhouse go ahead and make a movie of Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street? They've doing it with Halloween. And well, Jason Blum actually went ahead and answered that question when someone was asking if he has plans to ever make a new movie for Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. He replied with saying, I've been trying to make both for years. Can't get the rights.
Oh. Okay.
You know what? That kind of breaks my heart because we know we're eventually going to get a new Friday the 13th reboot. They're saying they're working on a Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. We just haven't heard any updates in a long time.
Yeah.
The last thing we heard is the Wes Craven estate is taking pitches and was willing to hear out some idea, but we never know if they accepted any. But just hearing the fact that Blumhouse Studios is always trying to get their
they've been trying to do it just rights. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go against the rights though. So yeah.
On the rights to these movies, trying to make a sequel, that should really be exciting because we've seen what studios who aren't horror-centric based do to those films, and I would much rather a studio like Blumhouse that is all focused on making horror movies, understands kind of what the horror community wants, be the ones to make those movies. And heck, if they get the two characters under the same roof, we can see Freddy vs. Jason again, which I feel like is an impossibility nowadays, but man, it would be awesome to get another Freddy vs. Jason. But aside from Jason Blum answering those questions to some of the upcoming horror movies, we did get a real update here from Deadline concerning one film that I have kind of been looking forward to from Blumhouse. We have here Deadline reporting that the horror film Megan has finally earned a release date, coming out January of 2023, so basically next year. Now, some of you who have been with my channel have probably heard me talk about this movie already, but if you're new here, here's the plot and why this movie.
I don't know about the movie.
Although it's not being directed by James Wan, this is a story by him that goes as Gemma, a brilliant robot.
Stop searching for coupons on your own. It's a waste of time. Thanks to Capital One Shopping, a free browser.
Roboticist at a toy company uses artificial intelligence to develop Megan, a lifelike doll programmed to be a kid's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. After unexpectedly gaining custody of her orphan niece, Gemma enlists the help of the Megan prototype, a decision that has unimaginable consequences. And look, that might sound exactly like the plot from the Child's Play reboot, a robotic doll with artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I was about to say
Intelligence that gains consciousness and then starts going on a killing spree. I understand that. But me as a horror fan, one of my favorite little subgenres is killer doll movies, okay? I love me everything from Child's Play to Puppet Master, demonic toys. I don't know why, I just get a real big kick out of toys that come to life and want to stab you up. And the fact that we're getting essentially a brand new property here from Blumhouse titled Megan, I'm curious to see what this doll looks like, if the story is any good. I mean, you got James Wan here who gave us the story, so I have to assume it's gonna have some twists and turns and not just be as average as it sounds. Plus, if this movie goes good, I hope it kind of spawns others to want to recreate some killer doll movies out there, because I feel like we don't get enough of those. It just sucks now that we have to wait for January 2023, and I know people are already gonna be like, Chris, January, a horror movie? We saw what Scream did, and it's funny that this...
I ain't still see the Scream yet. I'm almost see it though. I'm definitely see Scream though.
Movie was announced after Scream nailed it at the box office of that same weekend that this movie's wanting to come out. It doesn't feel like they're putting it there because they think it's a bad movie. They're putting it there because they saw a horror movie can make money there, just like Scream did. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you're excited at all for that Megan movie. But the other last big Blumhouse update before we get to all the other movie news here is concerning Halloween Ends. Believe it or not, Halloween Ends is actually set to be filming right now. There are cameras rolling on this.
Oh shit! Halloween's already starting about to film
this movie. They're making it, and they got to meet their deadline of Halloween of this year. Along with that, we did get an update.
Oh shit!
Of a new cast member being added onto the film.
That was lit. That was quick. Okay.
Here, actor Michael O'Leary take to his social media to let us know that he's been added to the cast of Halloween Ends, saying, "Halloween Ends. I'm thrilled to announce that I'll be playing the role of Dr. Mathis in John Carpenter's iconic thriller starring Jamie Lee Curtis." Now, for anyone who's a diehard Halloween fan or a casual fan, fan and wondering, is the name Dr. Mathis important? Not actually. This person was actually mentioned in Halloween Kills for like a brief second. Let me play it for you real quick.
Punch Dr. Mathis in the face. Punch Dr. Mathis in the face.
But I don't know if he'll really become a big character or he was just someone that was off mentioned that'll just become a body count in the next movie. What I really want to talk about here is, look, Halloween Ends needs to be this big ending for the movie. Halloween Kills did kind of leave a lot of fans divided on the franchise, where some really liked that movie, and that is me, while there was others who had a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with it, but it was like a lot of edits on the movie. It was a bunch of edits, you know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know, I still liked it though. I ain't gonna lie, I still liked the movie. But it was a lot of edits though, I ain't gonna lie.
Other problems with the film and didn't enjoy it at all. With this next movie having a 4-year time jump, I'm just curious to what they're gonna explain has happened in that time. What has Jamie Lee Curtis been up to? Is she preparing? Did they go ahead and rearrest Michael Myers? Is he being held in a facility? Is Jamie Lee Curtis and her granddaughter gonna go ahead and break into the asylum and try and put an end to Michael Myers? Or has Michael Myers literally just been standing staring out that window from Halloween Kills for 4 years? Because yo, I wouldn't put it past them. We have been told that this one won't be as bloody as Halloween Kills, which I'm perfectly fine with. We know that
Wait, what? Why?
there'll still be a good kill here and there. What I really want them to do is just nail it with the story, end off this new trilogy in a good way, and heck, they've even talked about maybe doing more after this one, so who freaking knows? But I'm excited for Halloween Ends, and I hope the movie nails it, because it would be nice if it could just bring the Michael Myers fans in unity once again. How are you guys feeling about Halloween Ends starting production, and what do you want to happen in the movie? Alright, now talking about some Doctor Strange 2 and
This is my movie right here. Okay. Doctor Strange 2. Okay.
the Multiverse of Madness, man, this movie is just starting to get way more interesting the more and more rumors that come up. You guys
Been a lot of news lately, man, and I ain't gonna lie, I liking them. No cap. Keep looking them motherfuckers out. No cap.
might have seen floating around this little image here that showcased.
Oh, they showed the image? Tony Stark. Wait, damn, they like this shit? Okay, every Roman character cameo list. Tony Stark, Tom Cruise, Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider. Okay, fantastic. I ain't got everybody in this bitch. Tom McGuire. I got my boy Bruce Banner. The OG one. Okay. The Punisher. Okay, they got the OG. Okay, let's see.
This is some of the rumored cameos that are set to be part of this movie. So like I said, take these as rumors, but these are the
Yeah, of course. All, you know what I'm saying? I'll take it as a grain of salt. I don't believe everything what people post, but yeah.
main ones that people are talking about that we could actually see pop up in Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. And I feel like there is an obvious reason why they're picking these specific characters. We kind of see now what Spider-Man No Way Home did for the MCU, where people nowadays are saying that the Sam Raimi movies and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man films are part of the MCU through the multiverse. And I think Doctor Strange 2 is going to do the exact same thing.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like the same thing as No Way Home, pretty much, you know, just different characters and cast. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Dealing with, you know, saying multiverse and shit.
For all these other movies outside of the MCU that Disney now owns ever since they bought Fox. Movies like the Fantastic Four, Blade, even Ben Affleck's Daredevil, those are all movies that Disney is technically earning money from since they own those films. And what better way to sell DVDs or rentals of the movies than to give them little cameos in Doctor Strange 2, so then people start buying and rewatching those movies, thus making more money for Disney. Other than that, the other two most recent rumors with Doctor Strange 2 is that John Krasinski is set to play Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four in the movie, and that is hella
Okay.
exciting. From what I understand,
Yeah,
like, this
fine.
will be happening in the film, but you do gotta cool your jets a little bit. From everything that's being reported about this, it's not necessarily this means that John Krasinski is gonna be the Reed Richards for the main MCU, but instead it will be sort of like a little nod and Easter egg to the fans that have been fan casting John Krasinski as Reed Richards
Yeah, for a minute,
all
yeah.
this time. But then
Yeah.
whenever we see the real Fantastic Four that'll be part of the actual MCU, it'll most likely be played by a different actor. character. I think that's a good way to have your cake and eat it too. I would have loved John Krasinski to been Mr. Fantastic and Reed Richards, but I guess with all the fan casting, it just seems too obvious that I wouldn't mind something kind of out of the box. But the other thing that was revealed just this morning is people went to Amazon to look up Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness to see if there was any merchandise for the film. And lo and behold, they did come across this Avengers t-shirt that had the A, very similar to like Age of Ultron, but it was marked as official merchandise for Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness, making
I said brand Marvel.
Things a little odd. Then when people went ahead and actually read the description for this shirt, they saw what was actually happening here. It says, experience Doctor Strange in a whole new mind-bending adventure with Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This Avengers t-shirt showcases the Avengers logo for Earth's mightiest heroes that might just be from a whole new multiverse. And now looking at this A, it basically means something completely different. It
Okay, I see.
might not seem all that interesting because it looks almost exactly like the A from Avengers Age of Ultron, but now knowing that this A actually belongs to a whole different Avengers team from another universe, and we're gonna see them in Doctor Strange 2, it kind of makes you wonder, who is this Avengers team? It would be so funny if this Avengers team was made up of all the characters from the early 2000s Marvel films. But I think to make things a little more in the norm in line is it'll probably just be the same Avengers main team that we know. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, but it'll all be played by different celebrities. Stuff like this has me hyped, but also concerned to see how the movie pulls it off, because let's not forget, the director of this movie did quit because he thought the film was not turning out the way he wanted, and then they got Sam Raimi.
Yeah, Sam Raimi.
We'll see. Let me know what you guys think of all these leaks concerning Doctor Strange 2. Bringing us to some updates here concerning the Batman. We just got what seems to be confirmed, the runtime for the new Robert Pattinson Batman movie, clocking in at 2 hours and 55
I think it'll be 3 hours, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Wow, credits.
minutes, making it the longest solo
That's almost 3 hours. Yeah.
Batman
Almost
movie
3
we've
hours.
ever had.
That's good though.
Woo, that sounds like a great little runtime to
Facts.
introduce us to a brand new version of the Batman. Also built out Gotham City with all the characters we have here, and for this being a detective mystery movie, it feels like they'll play that out for a while. But it having a longer runtime does kind of put that strain on it that, all right, you're almost 3 hours long, you gotta keep our attention for those 3 hours. So it already kind of puts it at a disadvantage, but I don't think there's anything to worry about here.
Nah, people gonna watch it. People gonna stay up and, you know, watching this shit. Some people might go to sleep. But I know people that like Batman, they gonna stay up and watch that bitch. No cap.
Matt Reeves is a great director, and I know he's going to pull it off. The other thing I want to throw off and mention to you guys here is I finally got the cosplay Batman $300 suit I said I would buy. I'm still planning to do the video where I'm going to wear it and then go off in public, but I haven't opened the box yet. Let me know if you guys would be interested in an unboxing and me wearing that suit for the first time on camera. One more thing concerning the DC Universe that I wanted to talk about here is some more Batgirl behind the scene photos. I gotta say, I'm loving the way Gotham is looking for this Batgirl movie. It's very much inspired by the Tim Burton universe, so I think that's awesome. Also, the fact that it's taking place around Christmas makes this seem like a really fun movie. We even recently just got a set video of Brendan Fraser as his character Firefly stepping out of a building that he just set on fire. Brendan Fraser very much looking like a badass as he does it. But the other thing I wanted to mention here with Batgirl is we have a different set photo of her suit that looks way better than the original photo that they showed us. This was the first photo they showed us of the Batgirl costume where I was like, it looks okay, maybe in motion.
I give it like a 5 or 6. Look alright. I gotta watch the movie though. But you know what I'm saying? Look alright though. It look, you know what I'm saying? It look alright. You know what I mean? No cap.
Look better, but I'm not too crazy about it. Then we got this beauty, where even though it's a secondhand photo from a photographer, the lighting and everything about it looks so much better. I like the goggles on her head, the yellow boots, and it seems like they also got rid of the yellow inner layer from the cape and the yellow belt and maybe changed that up. So it seems like her suit will go through a progressionary change throughout the movie. Still, I'm just wanting to hear the announcement of who's playing Nightwing / Robin, man. That's what I want to know. How are you guys feeling about the Batgirl set photos? Are you still excited for this movie or not? The only thing that's concerning me is we have not seen one photo of Michael Keaton on the set or doing anything. I'm feeling like the man's not going to suit up at all for this movie. But that is all the movie news we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch me talk some movie news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
Alright, y'all, man. Leave a like. To my channel, man. Yeah. Peace.